Sometimes I remember interviewing, I will not say whom, someone, and I said, why do you keep smiling? Well, actually, she was a porn star, and I did an hour on porn in America, and corporate involvement, high-level corporate involvement in the porn industry in America, and everything she told me, she was smiling, and I just said, why are you smiling? And she sobbed and sobbed, and said, I can't get out, I can't get out. So, trust your instincts. Trust the instincts you have in the room, sitting with a friend, to ask the simple question that may not have been on your list.
Any other questions?
Drawing from your experiences at the best investigative news programs in the world, what would you say are some of the distinctive features of a really brilliant investigative newsroom? What are some of the tricks of running a great investigative news operation?
I think they're what we know. They're caring really passionately about the true answer, the question. I find over and over again that if we start down the road, and Michael Cord should speak to this too, he really should, because he has worked a lot on investigative reporting. If you are asking a question, you're asking because you think the topic is marginal, the chances are very soon you'll end up talking yourself out of a story. If you're asking the thing you think is truly important, then it is the fuel that keeps you going. And I believe in collaboration and listening to everybody. I'm one of the few people probably who loves lawyers. And I love our lawyers because they come in and they try to bore holes in absolutely every story we put on the air. And I always figure if I can't defend a story against their bore holes, then I haven't done my job. So I always look at it as kind of an Olympic event when the lawyers come in. Trust everybody who's questioning it all along the way. And then keep it collaborative, because I think you really do. It's the person who says to you, did you ask this? What about that? I don't feel good about that. Listen to, I went home, and a best friend of mine said, I'm taking Fosamax, and I've been taking Fosamax a long time, and I stepped off a curb and my leg broke. And I went to my doctor, and she said, I'm seeing a lot of this. My friend, from 4 years old, when we were 4, in Louisville, Kentucky, resulted in Rich Besser doing an investigative report on long-term use of this classification of drugs, and the FDA has now issued new advisories about them. So it's the simple things. We've been taught the tactics, the individual tactics on a story, how you go about it. But to keep it alive, I look at everything as a possible investigative story. Everything. There's something we don't know in there. Anything else, Michael, you think that?
In terms of how to work it?
In terms of making it a great investigative unit, a great investigative newsroom.
In terms of making art, I'm sorry.
Any newsroom, an investigative newsroom. One thing is listening to each other very intently.